Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Deeper. 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 Mink.
All the time.
Mink come all the time.
Run, dun, dun. GLG of the Holy War. Flying horses, yes. Oh shit.
Alright, let's get this started. It's a bit glitchy there. New record.
Jugdral chronology.
Established. It becomes a Grand Republic. Does anyone actually care about any of this? I don't think they do. There's a bunch of warlords, 100,000 casualties, slaughter of Edda. Apostasy. The disturbance begins anew. Granbel rests in the center of the Jugdral continent and was founded by Saint Hain, one of the 12 Crusaders. Hain's descendants, the royal family, were joined by 6 additional duches, each by their own Crusader lineage. Each duché possessed a large territory and military holdings and exercised partial autonomy while serving under the royal family. On behalf of the aged King Asmer, the government was administered by the highly regarded Prince Ch0p1. Assisting the prince was his confidant by Lord Bryden of Caliphany, the Lord Ring of Junby. Prime Minister Repto of the Free Felge felt his position was undermined. Calling on the various Lord Lagmont of Dozel, the two formed a coalition opposing the prince's authority. The young Lord Alvis of Voltheimer, commander of the Royal Guard, had little involvement in the governmental affairs. Only Father Claude of Edda could sense the impending crisis. Just as the drama was beginning to unfold, news of calamity arrived from the east. The peaceful town of Dara, located in the Yield Desert, came under siege by the Xerxian barbarians. Tales of a massive slaughter taking place. Back in Granbel, public outcry began to grow, and before long the decision to make was to subdue Isaac. Acting on his father's behalf, Prince Ch0p1 departed for the front, commanding the lords from each duché. There at his side, a warrior in his own right, revered from his heroism and bravery, was none other than Lord Byron. Only a handful of soldiers remained in the Granbel. Owing to a diplomatic alliance with Austria, Augustria? Okay. Not Austria, but Augustria. And the Verdane Kingdom to the southwest. Fear of any kind of aggression, was virtually non-existent. However, that trust was betrayed all too soon. Verdane Kingdom's was massive army, spearheaded by Prince Gandalf the Grey, strode to the Granbel territory and noticed and laid siege to Junby Castle. Edine, daughter of the Lord Ring. Really? The Lord Ring, Gandalf? Okay. Entrusted with the protection of the kingdom by his father, Lord Byron, Sigurd stayed behind at the Ch0p1 castle. Only with a few soldiers at his disposal, he was rightfully terrified when news of the invasion reached Celice. Sigurd cried, "Those barbarians aren't laying a hand on Aldine!" Having known Aldine since childhood, he was left with no other alternative. Sigurd promptly made the decision to take up arms. Grand Calendar 757. It was the very turn of events that cracked open the door of fate. No one at the time could have recognized his forewarning to disastrous events to follow.
My lady, the castle's completely surrounded. We've failed you miserably.
Minder, it's alright. Everyone gave their best. You needn't worry about me anymore.
Please save yourself. I want as many of you to get out alive as possible. None of us going anywhere, my lady. We're here to the very end. Even if it means our life.
Oh, thank you, Minder. I'm so sorry to put you all through all this. Oh my gosh.
Aldine is in trouble. Gundalf's army has laid siege to Gunby Castle. Noish, I'm going to see if I can do something. You're in charge while I'm gone. Sir, you're not planning to go alone, are you? Grenbel's military is already en route into Isaac. There's really no one left to call on. Verdane's army may be full of barbarians, but it's huge. There are bound to be casualties. I can't get you involved. Excuse me, sir. We were born in the knighthood and prepared to die fighting. We'd be disgraced to let our master perish out there alone. We're going with you. Alec, you're going with me on you, aren't you? Damn straight. But we better get swinging by the villages before we got to Gunby Castle. Those barbarians loot the place, kill everybody in sight, and burn it to the ground. You got to beat them there and get the villagers to strengthen their defenses. Point well taken, Alec. We mustn't overlook their duty as our knights to protect the people. Actually, if Ulfri takes credit for that one, I tell you, that kid's a strategist in the making. Takes right after the famous grandfather of the Lord Caesar. Ulfri in the palace now? Ulfri, are you here?
Sir, I know not supposed to be here, but I'd like to join your assault. I don't want to sit back and just watch the castle, sir.
I don't know, Ulfri. You're still pretty young. I think you'll be okay out there.
I'm already 14, sir. I know that I'm ready to fight. But I can still help you out.
Is that a guy? It's a girl now.
Please let me go with you.
Oh, it's been a good 2 years since you've been training your knighthood under me. You're probably ready for some battlefield action, but no fighting. Not just yet anyway. Why don't you just come along as my personal advisor?
You bet. Thanks, sir.
Say, you consider leaving somebody behind to defend the castle? It'd be too risky not to. We'd be finished if we lost our base here to the enemy. Hey, Noish, you know who would be perfect for that job? Isn't that right, Agrsn? Why me, Alec? Because you're strong, reliable, and slow. You're the ones hands out. Haha. I can live with the strong and the reliable part, but leave the slow bit out of it, okay? Alright, can we count on you? You're the only one who can aptly handle this situation. Alright, I'll do it, but you gotta promise to take me into battle sometimes. Will do, alright. Let's make our way to the villages, and then we're off to fight Gunby. Dun 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 dun. Murder. Huzzah! Geology of the holy war, gonna murder people to hit Sigurd, your boss. Just cuts out. Alright, here we go. Do 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 do. Evan's face. What's taking you morons so long to take this dinky castle? Never mind, I'll do it myself. You held out pretty well for being on your own. But I got you now. Die.
Grr, Lady Adine, forgive me. Minder.
Oh, what have we here, Lady Adine of Gunby? Haha, you're coming with me. DiMaggio, you and Gerard are in charge. Where are you going? Ah, don't worry, I'll be back with Kenobus and his man. Hell, we even press on to Bahara. There's no one to stop us if we did. Make yourselves at home, boys. Anything goes. Yeah, you can count us on for that. Hey, you dragon. Now pick up the pace. Take out the bridge. I don't want any of the Branbells getting over here. Yes, sir. Grotto, heading back to Marfa Castle. The castle's in your hands, so stay alert. Yes, sir. Who the dame, your highness? She's my booty. I'm taking her back to my wife. She's a keeper, wouldn't you say? Yeah, she's making my mouth water. You wipe that grin off your face. You getting your needs met once Granville is ours. Show a little self-control till then.
You're all animals. Dear Lord, please instill these people with a little decency.
What are you mumbling about? We got going. No falling behind this time. Yeah, get moving, idiots. We're gonna get going and chill, Buffy. Bring me the loot you find in the villages to me. Little annoying to watch that shit.
Looks like we made it time.
Jeez, looks like Sigurd's taking on the entire Velden army. He should be happy to see us. You can just stay out of these things, can't you, asshole?
Yeah, but with a military engagement, Isaac, Granville's completely strained. Sigurd and a few soldiers left in the Ch0p.
Sigurd. Is it Sigurd or Sigurd? I'm gonna say Sigurd.
I'll find for their lives. I can't just leave them hanging.
Oh, really? We're buying your story, Azo. What are you telling me?
What are you talking about?
Surmise, you're all worked up about Lydia Dina Jimpy. I know you like her.
You're nuts.
Haha, your face is getting red there, buddy. A little prayer on you.
Lex, knock it off. Now come on, let's get going.
Haha, alright, let's do this. Finally, chance to kick some ass. Noish. That was noish of you. Yeah. There's nothing Sigurd can't handle. Take this. Poke you in the eye with my... Is my horse blonde? What the hell? Iron. Hit him with your iron, man. Nope. He's got 12% hit chance. What a loser. That's fine. Okay, so for these guys, I'm gonna smack them.
Fire!
Fire. Fire. Down. Listen up, kid! Swords are stronger than axes, axes stronger than lances, lances stronger than swords! Keep that in mind when you're going in combat! And if you find yourself earning, the church is in one-stop full recovery! But ain't free! The going rate's 5 gold per hit point. Since when do churches charge you? Evan's phase. Nope. Nope.